Do you ever feel like no matter how hard you try, money just does not flow the way you want it to? Today, I want to share a powerful shift that can change that fast. It's not about chasing money. It's about becoming a match to it by feeling wealthy before it shows up. Hi, I'm Susie, and this is Susie's Spirit Ramblings. And today I thought I would just go online and create something just a little bit different. This is not just about money. It's about attracting anything that you desire in your life. So what I would like to do is share with you what it is I'm currently learning about and how to manifest abundance, money, whatever it is you're trying to manifest, by cultivating a feeling for what it is, in my case of wealth. Cultivating a feeling of wealth. So let's continue with that. I decided to shift the focus of my writing slightly today and to at least add to the portfolio of topics, so to speak. Like many of you, I've been on a spiritual journey trying to figure out how life works. Because, as we know, life does not come with a user's manual. I'm working on a series of scripts on how to allow life to flow with more ease. I've been inspired to do so, and as we have established in earlier videos, inspired action is key. And taking expired action is just mandatory when you get the inspiration. In fact, my guides even confirmed that today with their Abraham Hicks quote that I received by email that said to the effect of, you just cannot look at things that are wrong in the world, putting them into different piles and labeling them, and then joining them willy-nilly together in groups to push against what's happening in your life without depriving yourself of what it is you would actually see, what you would like to appoint, what you would like to attract into your life. Anyway, I have been listening to Abraham Hicks for so long and reading up on wise lessons from other teachers like Neil Donald Walsh, Eckhart Tolle, Paulo Coelho, Wayne Dyer, and more recently, I've stumbled upon Tamara Rose, the beautiful Tamara Rose, and her sister Ronnie, as well as a podcast person named David Bayer. And now it just seems to me like things are just clicking into place. We shall see as things go forward. I have a tendency of getting somewhere and then falling behind. It's like with the Cancerian mentality, right? 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Anyway, I've always felt that I would be a good teacher, so why not teach what it is I've been learning myself and learn as I'm teaching? So here we go. I have recently been blessed with many friends and family members who have offered their support, and they're helping me to get through this difficult phase, this transformation of my life. I'm learning as the days go by that the universe is putting me in this position to transition me from one basically outdated state of my life to instead create something different, to work with the new technologies and start creating something entirely different for me. This shows me that the universe is in fact working with me and providing. If anything, this is an exciting new journey. Worst case, I'll have learned something and we'll have to move on to something else. Best case, though, I'll be learning every day while teaching others, and I'll be able to turn this newfound passion into something spectacular, magical, special. I'm following my own advice today, and I'm staying away from politics and current events, and at least not writing about them. I was tempted to write about the new Pope, but congratulations to the new Pope. I think he will be a good person and a good man for the job. So here we go. Let me start again. Do you ever feel like no matter how hard you try, money just does not flow the way you want it to? I know I have felt that way throughout my lifetime, and I am on a journey to change that. Today, I want to share a powerful shift that can change how money flows to you, and do so fast. What I'm learning is it's not about chasing what you want, going after it. It's about becoming a match to it by feeling the way you want to feel. In this case, feeling wealthy before it shows up. So in this video, let's dive deeper into manifesting money and get into what it means to align with wealth energetically. How to dissolve old habits of thought, resistance, and how to embody abundance in your everyday life. This isn't some woo-woo theory. This is, in fact, practice that works. Think, for example, Einstein, quantum physics. Let's be real, though. Most of us are taught that money or wealth, abundance, what you want, only comes through hard work, sacrifice, and struggle. But here's what I'm starting to learn. Money actually responds to your energy, not just your effort. If your energy says something like, I'm broke, I need this now, you're actually reinforcing the lack, and that creates resistance on its own. It's like a closed signal that says, I just don't have it and I need it. And if you grew up with a scarcity mindset, you carry that with you throughout your life. And always believing you have to work very hard to make ends meet. But think about it this way. Your financial insecurities are based on old habits of thought that you've been carrying with you for a long time, day in and day out. If you made the decision, and let's be honest, a belief is really a decision you made a long time ago, that money is hard to come by, that is what you will experience, in fact. How is it that the universe, for example, is able to take care of wildlife? They always have enough to eat. They find it. They take care of the birds and the bunnies and the squirrels and all of that wild stuff living outside in your yard. And but you somehow believe that you have to scramble to get everything right for you and that you're not provided for. The universe always provides. Are you letting it in? Abraham asks, are you letting it in? The key to being wealthy is feeling wealthy. When you feel wealthy, when you tap into the energy of abundance, you dissolve that resistance. It dissipates. You dissolve that resistance that is keeping you stuck in your old beliefs, your old habits of thought. The trick is to understand how your thoughts are becoming a reality, how your old habits of believing there is not enough, that you are not enough, are keeping you stuck in a life you feel you do not want. Who of us feel they don't want this life? But stop for a moment. You do want this life. Stop chasing You chose this life. Stop chasing and start attracting instead. Think of it like tuning your radio dial, like Abraham always says. You have to be on the right frequency to hear the songs and the music you want to hear, right? So feeling wealthy isn't about pretending you have millions in your bank account. It's about activating that emotions like ease and sufficiency, like appreciation right where you are, right here, right now. Can you feel it? Ask yourself, what does wealth feel like? What does it feel like in your body? What does it feel like to have more than enough? How do you want to feel? You want to feel calm. You want to feel free, secure. You want to feel light. You want to feel at ease. So let's try this exercise for a moment. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And imagine what it would feel like to know that all of your bills are paid, that money flows easily, that you're fully supported. Sit with that feeling for at least a minute or so. And do this daily. Make it a daily practice. If you can, expand that length of time to up to maybe 5 minutes and then 10. This is the vibration you really want to carry into your day. It becomes easy to generate at any time, even before your reality is shifted. And you also realize that chasing is just not the answer. Chasing what you want is not the answer. How your abundance and what it is you want in your life flows to you is really not your job. You give out the order and you expect it to come. Your job is to shift the belief and understand that you are attracting your wealth. You are attracting your wealth and anything else. So let's try for money and abundance 5 daily practices to quickly shift your energy into a wealth frequency. Number 1, be grateful. Gratitude. Gratitude for the money that you do have, even if it's just $5. Feel rich. Feel the richness and appreciation. When you appreciate, you give thanks, you bless what you have, and it multiplies. If you want to have a bank account you love, learn to love the bank account you have. I learned that from David Baer. Love that saying. Repeat it. If you want to have a bank account you love, learn to love the bank account you have. 2, spend with joy. When you pay a bill or buy a cup of coffee, if you're grateful for the money going out, see it as energy in motion. Remember that it's not a loss, but it's a flow. It's a flow of energy. 3, visualize receiving. Put yourself in the receiving mode. Imagine an unexpected payment arrives, a surprise gift is presented to you, a dream client or project just shows up out of the blue. Imagine how that just flows and how non-resistance feels when it actually happens. What does it feel like? There's no desperation, just that delightful experience of knowing that you're happily receiving something you've wanted. Number 4, say yes to small tokens of abundance, like free parking, like a compliment, a gift from someone special, a smile from a stranger. Say thank you to every form of abundance that comes into your life, realizing they are also gifts from the universe. And 5, speak the language of wealth. Use affirmations that actually feel true to you. There are plenty of affirmations out there that just don't feel right. Choose the ones that feel true to you. Like, I am open to receiving money with ease. Money loves to flow to me. It's not just about thinking differently, it's about showing up differently. Start carrying yourself like someone who is wealthy. supported, resourced, and ready to receive. That might, in some cases, mean things like upgrading something small, like perhaps just lighting a candle at dinner time. Perhaps wearing your favorite outfit during a regular day-to-day experience. Or perhaps saying no to things that you don't align with anymore. You don't feel aligned with anymore, just say no. There are smaller things, though. For me, I personally just enjoy putting on my sunglasses with a sense of importance. And when I get into my car, I just feel like, let's just put on those sunglasses. Feeling like a spoiled princess, expecting only the best to come. I've made this a daily habit recently, and then I always feeling in a state of abundance. Abundance is a state of being. When you live in a way that honors your own values and if you live in a state that honors your own values with time and energy and boundaries, you tell the universe, I'm enough. I'm more than enough. I'm worth it. I'm ready to receive much more. Or just, I'm ready to receive more. Thank you. And remember to say thank you. One of the biggest blocks to receiving abundance is that subconscious belief that says we don't deserve it, that it's hard to get, or that wanting money is, just wrong. The feeling of being less than, of having to patiently wait our turn when or never asking for more than we think we deserve. Or what we believe is our fair share. Start noticing those stories you tell yourself. Start saying, this is not right. What do you tell yourself about money? Do you say, money always slips through my fingers? I'm just not good with it. I can't handle money. Or maybe you even think that rich people are mean and selfish. Is that you? Some people think that. You need to get over that. Now, reframe those ideas and thoughts. I'm learning to receive money with grace. Money is a tool, and I'm becoming skilled at handling it. I choose to work well with this new tool. You see, your beliefs create your energy. Choose the ones that empower you and repeat them until they feel real. The most important thing to understand is that wealth isn't really a numbers game. Instead, it's a vibration of calm confidence, of trust, of expansion. You can feel rich without a single dollar in your hand, and ironically, that's when the money really starts to flow, because energy attracts like energy. The more you live in the feeling of enoughness, the more opportunities and people and money show up that match that particular vibration. Abundance and money are not rewards for working harder. They are, in fact, reflections of how you are aligned, how aligned you are with your own values and flow. When you start letting go of resistance, you understand that it's not your job to know where your abundance will come from. And you stop trying to force life, and money, and you just start feeling it instead. Your life starts to shift, and it does so relatively fast. So today, try this. Focus less on the number in your bank account and more on how wealthy you can feel in this particular moment, because that feeling is the first deposit into your new reality. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Susie. On January 19th, I started a practice of writing down my thoughts and then allowing spirit to speak through my fingers and type on my keyboard. The responses are sometimes quite surprising. And as I write, I have the feeling that nothing of it is going to be making any sense by the time I'm done. But I'm surprised later at how much sense all of it actually does make. I sometimes doubt this and then think it's just my active imagination or something, but I'm learning to trust that another source of wisdom and knowledge is actually flowing through me, so to speak. So that they can speak to me and to you, my followers. Most of my videos thus far have dealt with the difficult political realities that we as a nation have been confronted with. But today I'm following my own advice and trying to stay away from politics, or at least about writing about the current events. Instead, I'm reaching out to my guides and angels, my loved ones in spirit, and I'm asking them to please take control of my keyboard once again today, and to comment on what it is I've just been talking about. My dear guides, what do you have to add to all of this? What can I share with my followers? So I am reading this right now from a prompter, and they say to me, Susie, you are taking inspired action, and we couldn't be prouder. There is much that you are learning and that you can also teach. The fact is, though, you don't need to learn this. You've known all of this all along. But you've forgotten. You just need to remember. Live a little more. Fly a little more. Love a little more. You can fly, remember? In your dreams, you've taught others to do so, and you soar at it. To do so, you had to raise your vibration in your dreams, your vibration high enough that you can't even get back down until you use up all of that positive energy, similar to the gas in your Mustang. Abundance is really not hard to attract. If you've been taught that it requires hard work, you really need to remember that we, the universal forces, are handling everything for you. Trying to figure things out on your own means that you've forgotten to trust. And that slows down the process. It creates resistance, sort of like the brakes on an airplane that's just landing, putting an abrupt stop to the processes that are already in place and flowing, sometimes making for a very bumpy ride. Live, love, and laugh. That should be your mantra every night when you go to sleep, and every morning when you wake up and stretch. Remember to stretch, it's so important. It's so unnatural for you to be in a position of lack, which is why it feels so heavy when you cry out in frustration, when you get angry about it. It's really because you know you're actually working against yourself. You're the one that is doing this. You have put yourself in this position. But the good thing is you have everything you need to change that too. Never forget that you are the daughters and sons of a very, very powerful force. Each of you are extensions of this source. You are meant to live life, to create new experiences that we all benefit from. Every time you feel less than, that you need to take away from another, or that you need to stand above someone else and look down on those that are not quite as fortunate as you, you tarnish this wonderful experience that life is. And yes, they say, how wonderful life is with you in the world. Go ahead, sing it out loud. You know it. But know that, believe that. You do not have to go all of this alone. You are never alone. We are here for you. You have a tendency, you, Susie, have a tendency, and everybody else I'm sure does too, to believe that you are all alone, and you're not. In that tendency, you feel you must come up with solutions on your own. You can learn to attract the perfect solution by just relaxing and giving it to us to handle. We'll take it from you. Call on us in your moments of frustration and doubt. Your impatience and your belief that you are not good enough keep you stuck. It's like getting stuck with your rear tires in the mud. The more you accelerate, the deeper you dig yourself in. And then you need to call a tow truck. We're your tow truck. You dream of wealth, which means it can be yours. Every time you think, or every time you dream of something, you get this far, then your wall comes down and you shut it off. You don't think you deserve it. But what you need is faith. It's called faith. That's what you need. When you have nowhere left to turn, you just have to stop and relax. We preach meditation because of your tendency to dig that hole deeper. Before it gets that far, though, there needs to be a mechanism in place to revive your faith. Faith is the hardest thing for most humans to have because you think you can't see the future or what's behind the next bend. But you can. You can place what's behind the bend and you put it there in advance. You can go forward in the knowledge that what you desire is waiting for you because it wants you too. You create your own reality. So let go of the feeling of being victimized. Put on your sunglasses with pride, Susie. You love those sunglasses. You love your Mustang. You love the power you feel and experience when you start off to drive. You really do love your life. Try for a day or two to focus only on the things that you love. Pull your attention away from the things that frustrate you and upset you. Your job now is to manifest the life that you desire and that you know you deserve, and you have been working steadily on this. You're learning. You are. Soon enough, you will reap the rewards. Avoid being frustrated as best as you can. Frustration keeps you locked in place. Your frustration is what slows you down, and it slows down the flow. Know, in your case, Susie, that your old job has been slowly dying down for a reason, and what you've recently begun, the new path you're taking, is that reason. As far as abundance, yes, Abraham said it well. The world is awash with money. You have a choice of letting it in or letting it slip away. So change your mindset. Love your bank account. Love your life. And life will love you back. It's May. Sunday is Mother's Day. It's the month of love. Be loving, be kind, be joyful, and dance. We'll stop here. So, with that in mind, I am going to pull, as usual, an Abraham Hicks card because I feel that their presence is here. See what they have to say about all of this. I've been shuffling these while I'm talking to you. So it looked like that one wanted to come out. I'm just going to pull this one. I am not here to fix. I'm not here to fix anything. I'm here for the fun. It's the weekend, guys. Let's go have some fun. You are not here to fix anything because nothing is broken. But everything is continually changing and expanding. Release your struggle and seek joy and fun in doing so. You will align with the fantastic expanding rhythm of this universe. Okay, that's good. Let's pull one tarot card from the Light Seekers Tarot. For those of you who think they've seen this, yes, I am redoing it because I didn't like it. So I want to do it again. So this is a new version of the Manifesting Money video that went up a couple of days ago. I'm not even sure if it's going up. If it goes up, enjoy. Then it means it's good. So let's see. Pulling one. Oop, that one turned. Three of Swords. See the Three of Swords? Three of Swords is about being stabbed in the back, being suffering. I think many of us are suffering needlessly. We're putting ourselves in this suffering position. And the other card that came up was the Five of Wands. We're fighting life. We need to learn to trust. And I think that is what a lot of what we've been going through is teaching us to trust, because things are in place that we don't know about, and we will know soon enough. Life can be a lot easier than I'm making it. I was told early in my writings today, you're making way too much of this. Just enjoy life. Go have fun. Have fun. Anything else? That was the broken heart, the Three of Swords again, the Three of Hearts. Whatever. The broken heart card again. So, anything else? Eight of Wands. Again, the same feeling of being stuck, putting ourselves, we can go. It's just we feel stuck, you know. We can let ourselves go and let ourselves free. All right. One more card from the Wisdom of the Oracles, and then we'll put an end to this one today and see how that all works out. I'll try to edit all of my mistakes out and see if that works for us. It'll be a little bit over half an hour. By the time I'm done, I'm thinking we have the Colette Baron Reid Wisdom of the Oracle cards. I keep trying to turn it the wrong way. Can we see it? Wisdom of the Oracle cards. I'm using two cameras. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them all. And I've upped the microphone, so I'm hoping that the quality is a little bit better. We'll see, right? When I go through this later and edit it all out for you. So, anything? Anything? Do you have anything to say? This one's stuck. Milk and honey. Milk and honey. This is what life will be as soon as you learn to let go and let God, let go and let the universe. And imagine life doing exactly what you want it to do. It's all good. It's all good. It's going to be milk and honey. Soon, soon. Summer is coming. And it's going to be perfect. Anything else? All that glitters. Same thing. All that glitters. You see? Expect it. Expect abundance. Expect wealth. Expect good things to happen. And it will. Yeah? And there we go again. Enchanting gifts. All in the same vein, and they all came out at the same time, so that's why I'm showing them to you. I love these cards. They're pretty. I do not go through the book. I just, like I say, I use my intuition and what it is that they're trying to say. So, my dears, if you've come this far, I thank you for listening. Remember to like, subscribe, comment. Please do comment. I really would like to start a conversation with you. The more you comment, the more the YouTube algorithms will actually push these videos for us all, so that we can get more subscribers and more presence. Thank you for joining me. For those of you in my family watching, I love you guys. I love you very much. And everybody else new to this channel, I know I love you too, even though I haven't met you personally. This is our community. You're here for a reason. It's because you attracted this. So, have a wonderful weekend. I'll probably make another one this weekend. I've been thinking about, and I've been writing about today, about being your authentic self. Despite difficulties in your past relationships. Being your authentic self. So, I might or might not publish that one. We shall see, depending on how it works. Have a great weekend. Love you all. Bye-bye.